Disclaimer, excuse you, I was like 14, so it's like 12 years ago. So what you're not about to do is come over here telling me I'm going to hell for something I did 14 years ago. Anyway. Like you got angels in your bloodline. I just want to see you shine. Just give me a sign. I'm trying to get in time with your waistline. If I let you fuck, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just being honest. No, you ain't used to women talking out of pocket. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jodessy. And I'm coming to you today with a story time. Okay, so before y'all judge me, because I know y'all already seen the title of this video and y'all ready to come at me, I'm going to let you know, disclaimer, excuse you, I was like 14, so it's like 12 years ago. So what you're not about to do is come over here telling me I'm going to hell for something I did 14 years ago. Anyway, so now that we've got that out of the way, let me tell you this story about how I actually, yes I did, stole from the church. No, it wasn't the church I go to. It was a different church, but I'll let you know how I stole from the church now. Okay, so I was about 14 years old and it was time for my very first job. So if you do not know, in New York City, they have something called Summer Youth Employment Program, and it has you eligible, I think, from the age of 14 is the first year that you can be eligible. And what they do is they basically pay you a stipend. So it's not like they pay you minimum wage, I believe. If you guys hear that, don't think nothing. That is my lizard in its tank going crazy. So I'll bring her out at the end, if I remember. So, they give you a stipend for the summer. So the stipend for that summer, this was like, of course, 12 years ago, was I think like $1,100 or something like that. And it was basically for the whole summer, and we just clocked in, clocked out. Now, I got called for the lottery, but I had missed, I don't remember why. I had missed the original day of the hiring fair. So how it works is you get a letter or whatever, you come with your paperwork, and basically you have a hiring fair for all the accepted applicants. And in that hiring fair, they have a bunch of jobs basically tabling that are looking to hire Summer Youth Employment Program employees. Like my little sister just did it like not too long ago, like 3 years ago maybe, and she worked at the zoo. Like if that was an opportunity at this time, I would have done it, but it wasn't. Okay, so I worked at this church. So wait, I missed the appointment, and then I had to go to a separate day where basically the woman had a book and she was just like, these are the jobs that are left. Because I missed my appointment or whatever. I don't know if I like just lost track of time or if I had something else planned, but I missed this appointment. Like it was like 3-4 days later, and I was like, hey, y'all got jobs left? O que é tea time like you got a little job left for me? So I went. She pulls out this book and she's like, well, the only thing left is. One was like, I don't remember what the other option was. I was like, it was something that I didn't want to do. It was like maintenance or something, like maintenance out of school. I was like, maintenance. No, sweetie. No, mpaka. So the other one was like, or this church. And the church was called something. Y'all ain't about to snitch. Now, I, of course, picked the church, which is how I got this story time. So basically in this church, they had what, 7 to 10 of us. The city is going, I think the city pays these stipends, not the actual facility. So it wasn't no sweat off their back to hire 10 of us or 15 of us. So they had us, and basically what they had is they had boxes of donation letters where people will mail in letters full of money, and these letters were like from, I want to say like the 70s, like 70s, 60s, 50s. Like they were really old. Like the paper, you open a paper, like the envelopes look like this color, and they just had stacks and stacks and stacks of them, and they basically wanted us to sit there for 8 hours and shred these envelopes all damn day. So we was in there shredding envelopes, like, and there was this girl, like I was working with 2 girls. One we're gonna call Sin, and the other one we're gonna call Heaven. So
Okay, so we had sin and we had heaven. I should have named it like sin and angel, but whatever. Sin and we had heaven, right? So, and we had another boy. We'll name him Glasses. So we also had Glasses there. So at the time, it was just 4 of us. Because I think we all just worked different shifts or whatever. Because there was only 4 of us in the room at the time. Or maybe the other ones have gone on lunch. I'm not going to sit there in front and act like I remembered. I don't remember. The problem is, it don't matter. Because for the story, it was only 4 people in the room. That's all you got to remember. That's it. That's it. We had 4 people. That was it. So I'm over here shredding or whatever. Glasses, the guy comes in the room, and I liked it. The guy, he was a tall, light-skinned deacon or something. He came in the room and he was like, hey, I need one of y'all to work front desk. So Glasses was like, I'ma go. Now there's 3 in the room. 2 plus me. Sin, heaven, me. That's it. There's 3 in the room. So I'm over here. We're shredding. We're listening to our music. Just shredding like shredding. And I pick up an envelope. You can see where it's going. I pick up an envelope, right? And I look at it. I'm like, I'm about to put it in shredder. I'm like, she a little thick on them. So what's going on here? She a little thick. She thick. So I open the envelope. And mind you, it was payday. I think it had been payday. So I open the envelope. And I look, and it's money in the envelope. It's like, I want to say like $270. So it's like a bunch of 20s and it was a $200 bills, a 50 and a 20. Boom. So I open and I'm holding up, and they're like old looking, like they're like not the new money. They was around in the 50s, like they old. So I'm looking at the money and I'm like, you know what my dumb self done did next? Looking at the money like this. You see me? Looking at your money. Okay. Then I look up and I'm just like, and I look straight at heaven. So this is me, this heaven. And she looks at me. Then she looks down at the money. She's like, oh, you got you cashed it out? I don't know why. Somebody is always, if I get demonetized for a ringtone, I'll kill somebody. So, she looks at me and whatever. And she's like, oh, you cashed your paycheck out. And I was like, I should have said yeah. Right? I didn't say yeah. I was dumb. So I look at it. I was like, no. This was in the envelope. She's like, wait, what? It was where? So Sin, it's her birthday at this day. Her ears perk up. She's like, wait, what? And Sin is like a little older than us. So Sin is looking like, wait, what? It was in the envelope. And I'm like, yeah, it was in the envelope. Oh my God. So we have the envelope. And this is my envelope. Remember, I found money. So the heaven's like, oh, it's Sin's birthday. So, you know, Sin should get more of the money. And I was like, wait a second. In my head, right? Because I wasn't that bold. I still don't run this bold. But I wasn't that bold. So I was going to be like, wait, excuse me. Hello, this is me. Still for church. We ain't doing this together. Like, I ain't going to have all of those words in my head at the time. You feel me? So I'm gonna be like, all right, like, so she's like, oh, it's her birthday, so she get more, blah, 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 blah. So she, it was like $270 in it, and she got, I think, $150 or something like that. I think we gave Sin $150, but Sin went to the gas station in order to get change so we could each have amount. So, like, I think I got, like, yo, I don't know. I'm bad at math. Hold up. Let me, Alright, so $270. I don't remember walking out there with more than like what, $60. Like, it was nothing too crazy. Hold up. So wait, maybe one. Whoa. Alright, boom. So basically, Sin got $100, and then Heaven and I both just got $85. Like, I was like, all right, fine. So I did get a little $85 out of the whole thing, right? Right. So then for the rest of the afternoon, they was like, now I gotta start looking at these envelopes. I gotta start looking at these envelopes. Nice and whatever. Like, I gotta start looking at these envelopes. Then, oh my God, all of a sudden, they start looking through the shreds. Looking through the shreds of what we shredded. It turned out that wasn't the first envelope that had money in it. I don't know what they was doing 30 years ago, but they weren't checking that damn envelopes. Not good enough because we did shred some money because we wasn't paying attention. You telling me ain't nothing in these envelopes? I'm not gonna sit there and question you, but you know me, my observant self was the first one. So I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, you're so horrible. Yes, we did end up telling the deacon because, you know, house of God had to tell the deacon. We did tell the deacon, and the deacon was like, so then he started using it as incentive, right? He started using, but we didn't tell him we took it. We were like, oh, there was money in the envelopes and we shredded it. And he was like, well, and then he said, you know what? And he bought like extra boxes in. He bought extra boxes. He's like, you know what? How about whatever money you find in these boxes you could keep? I said, ooh, God is good. God is great all the time. Did I ever, we was over there like fighting over boxes. He was watching us like, we was fighting over boxes like, nah, that's my box. That's your box. Nah. Give me a whole box. Give me a whole box. I want a stack. I want a whole box. Like, you wildin'. I want a whole, like, we were really going hard trying to find money. Like, it was a treasure map, treasure hunt. Like, we was looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. We was really going hard. We was really going hard trying to find this money. And you know what? For the rest of the summer, I didn't find money. But you know who found money? Glasses. And Glasses calmly didn't tell nobody. And kept it. So this is my story. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell to let you know every time I post. Because we all know YouTube ain't telling y'all when people be posting. It's quarantine. My views are down, you know. Y'all gonna help us out, but so thank you guys so much. Don't forget to comment below if you've ever done anything really, really crazy in a church. And thank you guys for watching. You will see me, your girl, Jodessy, a little bit later. And let me know if you want any more church story times because I worked in that day in church for 2 summers. For 2 summers, it was real interesting. It definitely got interesting. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm, fresh as hell during my quarantine, it's like, you gotta know the right people. Bye, guys.